Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you're just seeing me for the first time, my name is Timikemza James. So you're welcome to this beautiful tutorial today where we are going to be making a dress. So I have this crepe material and I have 2 yards of it, and it's sort of a soft crepe. So I'm going to be using it. Then I have scraps, one from this dress that I'm wearing where I have a tutorial on it. I'm going to be linking it up here. I have the scrap and I would love to put it somewhere around for a pocket, or I might end up using this scrap Ankara as well from another tutorial, which I have this out of it. So I don't know which one I'll end up using. So whatever works well, let me know in the comment section which one you feel will work better. Right? I know that by the time I'll be seeing that comment, it will be too late. But guys, just drop the comments, guys. Just drop the I'm just trying to get you to drop comments for me. So let's get straight to the cutting table and start cutting our dress. So first off, guys, I have my fabric laid out and I folded it in half. So I have this side on fold and that side is not. So I'm going to mark the length of the dress. So I want the length of the dress to be 45 inches. So I'll mark 46 inches because 1 inch is for hemming allowance. So I'll just go ahead and mark the length of my dress, which is 46 inches, like so. I'll mark the same thing on this side as well. Then I'll go ahead and rule a line across it. I have the length of my dress here. So the first thing I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be marking my neck round measurement, which normally the regular 3 inches, 8 inches shoulder measurement. So my shoulder measurement is actually half of my shoulder measurement is 9 inches. So I'm marking 9 inch. Then now I'm going to determine how long I want the sleeve to drop because the shoulder is pretty much straight. So from this point, which is my shoulder point here, I'm going to put the remaining extension for my sleeve, how long I want it to be. So I want 6 inches. So I'm going to mark 6 inches here. So I'll measure what I have from there to this point. I have 15.5. So my sleeve round from where that 6 inches is, I'll just go ahead and mark. But I want the sleeve to be really loose. So I'm just going to mark it. The opening will be 10 inches. That's inclusive of my sewing allowance. So I'll mark that 15.5 as well on this side. So I'll just go ahead and draw these as a straight line. I'll draw a straight line like so. Then the next thing I'm going to be marking is from this shoulder point. I'll mark my affluent measurement like so. Then I'll mark my hip measurement as well, like so. So I'll do the same thing on this side. I'll mark my affluence line and my hip line. So I'll just go ahead and connect that into a straight line as well, like so and like so, right? So the next thing I'll be doing is to mark my bust line. So I'll measure from here to my bust point. Mine is 13 inches, so I'll draw that line straight as well. So I'll draw it to be 13 inches as well. Then on the bust line, I'm going to mark my bust measurement like so. Then I'll mark 1 inch of ease as is a free dress. Then I'll mark half of an inch sewing allowance. So I have it like so. On my waistline, I'll mark my waist measurement like so, plus 1 inch of ease and half of an inch sewing allowance. Then let me ensure, yeah. So on my hip line, I'll mark quarter of my hip measurement, 1 inch of ease, half of an inch sewing allowance. So I think this is my waist measurement. Let me correct it. 1 inch for ease, half of an inch sewing allowance. So I'll just go ahead and connect the 3 points using my pattern master. I'll just go ahead and connect my points from the affluence to the hip. Then from the hip, I'll just sort of draw a straight line, but coming towards the hem, I'll narrow it just a little bit on the hem. So from this side of the dress where I have my sleeve, I'm going to curve it into, so using my French curve, I'll just go ahead and curve it like so. So you can see that's my sleeve there. So this is the front of the dress. So I'm going to determine the neckline that how deep I want my neck. So I'm going to make mine, um sorry guys, so I'm going to make it 7 inches. So I'll come 7 inches deep. Then from the width of the neckline, I'll add 1 inch to make it 4 inches, like so, or I can add, yeah, 4 inches is fine. So I'll just go ahead and connect these because I want it to give me sort of like a subtle v-neck. So I'll just go in like so, like this. So this will be the front side of the dress. So I'm just going to cut this out. So for the back side, I just laid it exactly as the front. I laid my front side on the back side, and I still have it on fold as well, folded the fabric, and that's what the upper side looks like. So for the neck side, around there, you can see this neck here, I'm just going to be cutting it to be, the depth is not going to be as the front, it's just going to be 1 inch or 1.5 inches deep. Then the center back is going to have a seam, and that will be it. So I'm going to be cutting out the exact same thing, just like the front. I'll just follow the cutting of the front. So this is what I have on the back side. This is the back side of the dress. I have two panels on the back. I'm going to overlock that stitch. Then I have the front side, which is on fold, and I have it like so. So I'm going to be attaching a pocket somewhere around here on the dress, and I'll be cutting out a facing for the necklines both the front and the back, and the facing for the sleeve as well.